Hello, I hope you are well. Welcome to another video. I've got lots of messages again, so I've got a set routine here. We're going to go through channeled messages, we're going to go through predictions, and we're going to go through codes and symbols and some activation codes for Starseed, Lightworkers, people like that. And then we're going to do some questions with the tarot and a bit of a chat at the end. So check out the timestamps because I know some of you like to go in at certain points or just like the message, so that's fair enough. I don't have a problem with that. I do have a little problem with the joker that put on about my intro being too long. I have to do an intro. If you don't like it, you know what we say here, jog on. I'll refrain from giving you the two-fingered salute. I'm not here to do it your way, I'm here to do it my way. Get your own channel and do it your way. Okay, so enough of that. Big thank you to all of my subscribers, my new subscribers, and those of you staying firm in the faith here with me, supporting me and coming back to watch videos time and time again. So thank you very much. Thank you to those of you who have gone to my Pure Angelic Tarot and are watching the videos on there and supporting me there as well. I now have memberships on there, so I'm going to be doing readings exclusive for members weekly. You get discounts on readings, things like that. So if you want to check them out, and coaching, which I'm now doing one-off coaching as well. So you can do one session. All the links are in the description. Check out the video where everything went into slow motion. I thought it was a technical glitch. So did everybody else. And then people have sped it up and no, it still remains in slow motion. It is creepy as hell. And that was spirit interfering with it. So you might want to check that out. I'll put it on at the end. Right, so let's go. Channeled message. Frontiers are now closing. Buildings will fall and life will be lost. Stand firm as the army come. My throat's going again, sorry. Sorry. Always happens, somebody trying to block me. Stand firm as the army comes towards you. Then I got numbers again, some sort of code, whatever it is, coordinates, I don't know, but it's quite long. I have to say it this way. 999 26 84 16 40. Then I got codes given must be activated now. The breach must be opened. The earth is in danger from outside forces. The clouds come and the plane is lost. There's a tap. Confirm. Follow the cross and brackets or appropriate symbol to your religion, your belief system, whatever you go by, okay? Keep your faith close to your chest. Don't lose your head. You are of worth. A coldness permeates this earth and a fire bubbles underneath. The plates move and shift now. Be ready for the environmental calamity that is to come. Whether deviations from the natural process of each season are possible now. Open your heart to Gaia's plea. The oceans burn with radiation and the forests burn. Outside influence makes it so. The land is dry, parched and barren. Tanks roll over the ground in this year, bringing death and destruction at the call of a battered ego and small minds in power. A collective contribution, not just of one, even though it appears only one leads. A coven of crows and witches supports him. Now, remember, we're gender fluid, religious fluid, as I've coined the phrase here. So that is not just to be, you know, witches, can be men, everything. So that's all genders, he, she, they, okay? Where are we? The divine takes action now, bringing light to this broken world. The rivers will bleed blood, and the hearts and minds of those involved will bleed with shame and defeat. And then this ominous, it's gone very biblical. Prepare to meet your maker and answer the call of return to explain yourself. So I found that quite, yeah, quite damning really. So then I'm going to move to predictions. So I'm going to read it exactly as it's been given to me. Asteroid on collision with Earth breaks up. Pieces are found around strategic areas of the globe. And this is going to happen. The first piece is going to be found on Monday a Monday in July 2024 at 10 a.m. They're getting very precise with their times now. And it's in Africa. Now, I know there's a place, and I can't remember the proper name, and they won't let me look up anything when I do this. All I've got is Octa Delta. So if you know, there's a place in, is it Nairobi, that, but all I'm getting is Octa Delta Africa. Okay. Contains fragments of life. 4 pieces will be found. A new discovery of life, traceable to Venus and Jupiter. Deliberate plant by alien life. First contact. Our reaction will be watched and judged. If kept secret by governments, the seal will be broken. Then I've got another one. Tick-tock, the mouse ran up the clock. Rang up the clock or rang? Rang. Oh, they want me to say tick-tock, the mouse rang up the clock. Well, it's ran up the clock, but they want me to say ran, so I don't know. It struck high noon as it ran back down. The end comes for a grand institution. A worldwide ban, August. Was to be in 2023, but will be August 2024. Then the third prediction we have is the Chinese government makes a miscalculated move in the South China Sea that begins a war of words and escalates to a minor infraction with the US, Japanese, UK, European and Taiwanese government. Missiles and shots fired in the sea. And this is imminent from March to April of 2024. These countries lie on the brink of war. First shot of World War III as another panther lying in wait takes advantage and escalates tensions. They've got me doing these videos a bit shorter. There will be another one I'm told I have to do after this, but they want them a bit shorter. So they're only predictions we're getting at the moment. But we will be doing a tarot reading after the codes and symbols where we ask questions about these these predictions. So hang around for that or jump to it. Right, remember I'm talking to Lightworkers here, Starseeds and Lightworkers, and anybody who feels this resonates with them. So you don't have to accept the symbol, you don't have to accept the call. You are urged to if that is your life purpose. You will feel that, you will already know this. So if you want to skip or you just want to say no thank you, that's up to you. You are self-empowered. So the first one is a Syrian access and activation code. Okay, so it's a load of numbers and some words, and I have had to draw, they asked me to draw a symbol to seal it in. So I have to read it once and then do the symbol 3 times. Okay, I'm just going to open you up. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to do it. Okay, just say no thank you. So Syrian access code 412996. Breathe, oxygen, fuel, fire, now. 999 16 27 1 22 end. Okay, so this is your symbol. I can do it any way each time. It's what feels right for some reason. Okay, 2 is the Palladian Starseed activation code. Again, same thing. 222496 10 18 16. Breathe, access, heart, delta delta 261. Call, end. And this is your symbol. Okay, don't ask me why, I just have to do that. I normally do they're my healing symbols, but they've asked me to put activation ones, so here we go. The third is Lightworker Manifester code. Okay, so I just have a series of words and a couple of numbers. And they always show me a lighthouse. My guide shows me a big lighthouse. It is white and it has red stripes around it. It comes out of the sea, and he's usually making this light go round and it's to do with guidance. Okay, so Lightworker manifestor, and to shine a light and illuminate on what needs to be changed, what shouldn't be there, what has been hidden. Okay, so here we go. Lightworker manifestor code. Light, lighthouse, 10, 4, orange, breathe, shine, bring in, reflect, push out, release, 10, end. This is your symbol. Okay, so I just close that off. Oh, just that one. Okay, so we're done there as well. Okay, so the next part is to do a tarot reading and ask some questions. And the questions I have, I'm going to read them out to you so you can decide whether or not you want to hang around for this. We'll have a chat afterwards because I've had some very strange experiences. 11:11 on the clock. Whoa. So we've got TikTok wire demise. 2, asteroid, asking about the asteroid. 3, Putin's next move. 4, Chinese incursion. And 5, blood rivers. So if you want to hang around, I'm going to do that now. Have to get my so crow. Yes, I had to clean these out. My video on the tarot channel was really spooky. Somebody says it sounds like the devil got involved. Really slowed down. It was speeded up by various people. Nope. And it was fine when it was loaded. Very odd. Okay, so we'll start that again. We are asking about, they want the Chinese incursion done first. Okay. So what cards have we got? A curiosity. Commitment. I just want to make it clear about the crows. Now, the crow is a symbol for the universe for me, actually. Communication on the divine white light. And it is also a symbol of the men in black who are around me to show that they are protection. But as there is with everything, we've got fallen angels, we have, because these are angelics, fallen angels, fallen starseeds, whatever. So they're the crows on the other side. Yeah, the witches on the other side. The light workers turn bad on the other side, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so definitely somebody trying to stop my communication on both channels. So we've got a curiosity, we've got commitment, and we've got influence. Somebody's curious about something in the Taiwanese government, or something to do with Taiwan, something to do with borders, some weapons that have come from the US to defend themselves. Ah, okay. Yeah, they've detected something. The Chinese have been, oh wait a moment. The Chinese have detected an anomaly. Something that is on the Taiwanese island that they are not happy about. They are not happy with US and other involvement from Western powers. There's communication with Putin about this and a slight urging of influence to create tension, bring forth a skirmish, a minor battle in the South China Sea. Okay. This is a commitment, a secret alliance between the two. A curiosity. A curiosity to find out more about the influence of Western powers in Taiwan. A curiosity. It's to this commitment, there's some spy work going on both sides. Curiosity as to who's backing who and who's actually pushing the Chinese to take certain action. It's to do with a commitment. And we've got an alliance in this respect. And this is to do with Putin. He may have promised the Chinese government something. Spoils of war, spoils of something. He exerts influence. The Chinese do not like me saying that. Chinese government, I can feel, yeah. But that is at the back of it all. He Machiavellian, sort of, he weaves a spell. Because it's not coming from him, it's coming from this coven. This, well, it is coming from him, but it's coming from a majesty of crows, I'm being told. Now you would say a murder, wouldn't you, of crows, which is, but a majesty of crows exerts influence through him, and it goes out like a spider's web. They've been showing me a spider's web, and a very odd thing, which I will chat about at the end, but I see some very strange things. But it's all in a spider's web. Now, okay, I'm getting that the Chinese government, Xi or whatever he's called, knows what's happening. All right, okay, plays a dumb fool, but it's not a dumb fool with this, with Putin. So there's a kind of, there's a secretiveness. He has been taken advantage of a couple of times, but he has learned how to deal with this secretive man, which is Putin. And he creates his own web to try and trap him. It's a alliance of egos. Alliance of egos. There's a curiosity from an outside power. There's something about weapons being given, something being given to Taiwan, which they see themselves in a lucky position, which they are to get this protection. But there's also, it's coming with the influence of the government there, and how it should conduct itself and what it should do to please the US, to please other foreign powers. There is a key scenario about something to do with trade. But there's an anomaly. Weapons, anonymous. Oh, I can't even say it. I can sometimes when I'm channeling, I just can't say anonymous. I can't say weapons. That's what they want to say. Something is standing out like a sore thumb somewhere as well. Radar detection through TikTok, through other means. All to do with Taiwan. Taiwan's at the center, as we know, of skirmishes. It's going to increase. There are going to be shots fired, more missiles that land near Japan. Japan has an influence that's coming in. Japan wants to make itself known, its needs known in the region to Western governments, and Western influence wants to be in that region to contain Chinese, Putin, and other creeping powers that hold influence in the region that we don't fully know about yet. Connection with the Middle East. So there's money coming in from, is this correct? China. Okay. China to Hezbollah. Something like that. There's some influence going on that is unexpected. Okay. It's a web, and it's going further and further out. It's all preparation. So I'm going to stop that there, but preparation for this. Okay, so that is that question answered, apparently. I've been told. I'm doing it very methodical with me today. I don't know why. So I've got to take them off. So, where do you want me to go now? Okay, you want me to use these ones, yeah. Putin's next move to hold influence in the South China Sea. It's almost like he's put a cordon around him and the states he wants to reclaim. He's gone for the lot. He's gone for the lot that went. So Estonia, Latvia, all of those places. I visited them not so long ago. Well, 2018. All of those places. He wants the whole bit back. He wants to have, now I'm saying this to my son, again, another hegemony, and he wants the Iron Curtain back. Okay. And he'll use whoever in power to get it. There's that panther we talked about. This is like devil energy, panther, demonic, but as in a presence that's controlling government. It's like, oh right, I see. So if any of you know Dad's Army, national treasure in the UK from the 60s, 70s. Now that it has a map at the start. Who do you think you're kidding, Mr. Hitler? They keep showing me Hitler marching around and what have you. But who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler? Right? And they see him as the embodiment of Hitler energy. Okay, they have had it in for him for ages, the people I talk to, because they show the influence is coming from him and his ego. There are other players, definitely, but it's all coming from one source. And we see it as just somebody who's doing various things in Russia, whatever, or, you know, acting like a bit of a dictator, but the way certain countries go and what have you, and, you know, how we go. But they see it as the central fountain for, because he's opened the door to allow something to come in that is affecting the world. So they see it on a bigger picture scale. We see it on a country and what he's doing. And it's just, to some people, it's just political moves, and to others, it's dictatorship and whatever. They see it on a higher scale. It's allowed something to come through a darkness. I'm just seeing this black tar thing again. And this is the representation of it. I'm feeling really shaky. I don't like that. So I'm saying crosses all the time. Now, remember, we're religious fluid here, but it's about keeping the faith here. And this is what, now there's good and bad in everyone. And there's a light there. Good and bad in everyone. Good and bad in countries. We're all responsible for the state of this world. We've all played a part through history. My degrees, you probably see it there. I've had to squash next to it to get on the camera here. All degrees, all degrees, oh God. All, you know, we've all had a hand in something. Nobody, not one person in this world can say that their country was an innocent party. They weren't. They were all involved in something, somewhere, okay? But this darkness, we have to unite to fight against it, okay? And this is what's coming. So just because she's got a cross doesn't mean you have your religious symbol. I mean, I go by several. I'm into faith here, yeah? I do see Jesus on the cross a lot because that's my core religion thing. But it's really weird, actually, because I'm Church of England, so you don't really have Jesus on the cross as a symbol. But, you know, whatever. But I also see Kali, Buddha, all of that. So whatever your symbol is, it's asking you to keep faith. And these faiths unite. It's a faith in there being a higher power who can defeat this. Oh, is it like that? Doctor Who episode. I'll always bring Doctor Who into it because it's my favourite. When the doctor, this is directly relevant, the doctor with the master, and he made him small and he couldn't do anything, and he asked Martha to go around the world, and all they had to do at a given time was everybody she could get the word to, yeah, had to say doctor at one time, and he, the magic, if you like, made him grow tall and he could defeat the master and save the world again. And it's that kind of thing, but it's under one umbrella, one, you know, divine white light, the universe, something like that. Just because you call it Allah, or I call it God, or divine white light, or universe, or whatever it is, it's all the same thing. It just has a different name in different cultures. But it's all the same energy, okay? So that's what they're asking you to do here. Because, you know, we've had a lot about how this world is run, how this world is created. But even if it is run by outside sources or robots or whatever it is, above them, above everything that exists, there is a high power. I've felt it, I've seen it, and it's pure. So they're asking you, you know, to fight this. The representation is of a panther here. But it could be anything. It could come in red, it could come in black, it could come in green, it can come in any colour. It's still dark. So I know different cultures have different colours for danger. I think is it China where it's blue for danger? So whatever colour, use the colour, yeah, for all your representation. It doesn't have to be a panther. This is just a you know, whatever it is, how you see that darkness, that evil, if you like, that's coming in. That's what you need to do, apparently, and that's why I had to explain that. Yes, because this person is a magician. And he wants everything his own way. It's almost, I wonder if he does rituals or somebody does rituals for him. I'm sorry, but I've had that a few times. It could be this coven that supports him. That he mightn't even be fully aware. And it's just the use of one man. Without this background, he's nothing. He's just some political leader that needs, you know, these people need to, well, they're doing it, bless them, you know, need to fight for their democracy, fight for what they want. And they're doing it and they have my full support, yeah? And bless it, you know, but my heart goes out to everyone in Russia, it really does. But he is the face of something darker, and I don't think he fully understands what he's there for. And if you think I'm sitting here saying, oh, all the other countries are innocent and this, BS, nobody is. Nobody is. All had a part to play in this. All had a part in letting this darkness come in. But he's the centre of it because he keeps using it. And there are other leaders who are learning to use it. It's almost like it's permeating, it's coming out in rivers in this barren land, and it's connecting with people who will feel it. So it's feeding off it. It's an outside force that wants power. Okay, and Seven of Skulls. So Seven of Skulls is Seven of Pentacles. Financial markets, cyber attacks. That's going to be another thing. Information, misinformation, control of elections. Well, that's foregone conclusion. Control of other parties' elections around the world, which is done before. Manipulating the voice of power. Okay. Ace of Skulls, Ace of Pentacles. It's definitely coming through money, cyber attacks on banks, money, could cause financial crash in the Western world by the end of 2024. Daughter of Grails. Page of Cups. Okay, move on in a minute. Oh my God. All right, okay, so we have the tower upside down. So somebody younger is trying to prevent a tower. A tower of darkness and fire coming in. Lightworkers. He's trying to create a tower of destruction around the world, and these other leaders, these other people, these people we don't even know who are in the background pulling strings as well. they're trying to contain this, but this is the card I'm being told for light workers and for a new generation that are coming in. 144,000 as well, coming in to block this tower. There could be somebody younger in power around him that's trying to block this tower coming in. That's what I'm being told. Leave it there. Something from the past comes back to haunt him. A wolf, a hellhound, a wolf from the past turns against him and tries to bring something in and thwarts his plans. Right, I've got to stop there. Okay, so that's the end of that one. So, but he is looking to reclaim, and there are plans drawn up, there are battle plans drawn up already, and that will come out by the end of the year. There will be moves made. It will start politically. We've got the borders will be crossed, skirmishes. Poland is a feature as well. Okay, so where do you want me to go now for Blood Rivers? Crows again. No. I'll change my mind at these ones. Oh, my stomach's rumbling away. Don't know why. Blood Rivers. The land doth bleed, I've just heard. So I've got the angelic cards out. Are these upside down or are they... Oh, like upside down, so I'll put that way. The sun. It's like a parching. I wish I had... Sun's normally a great card, but the parching, the dryness. Blood rivers, bleeding energy, bleeding lifeblood of Gaia. Parched land. Tanks roll across. Famine. The sun burns down, but there's a victory here for somebody. Somebody's brought that in. There's a victory that brings peace in a certain way for a short while, but the rivers bleed with blood, the blood of the innocent. Was it worth it? Judgment is being made in the realms. Right, is it Mons where they saw the angels on the battlefield? Well, they're going to say the angels again. Where are we talking about? Israel. Oh my God. So there'll be blood in the rivers of Israel. It's really weird because I always get these ascended masters around me. My religion, be somebody different yours, but like Moses here. Blood, oh my goodness, they're giving me the let my people go type. This is very biblical. Judgment, Six of Wands, the sun. There's a victory here for some. The sun is a parching. I don't see the sun in a good way. Blistering heat, lack of water, famine. The plagues of Israel will return across the world. This is very biblical. Judgment has been made already. A lesson will be taught and will be kept in this hangman position. People need to go and think about these actions. They're not correct. Nobody's doing anything. You know, I did history. I did World War II and the lead up to it. Now things were ignored and nobody wanted to put anyone's nose out of joint, and action should have been taken politically as well as whatever. This is going to be a sacrifice has to be made. A sacrifice will be made of many people. A Queen of Swords. A battle ready. Oh, right, okay. I want me to read it. God, the hope of all earth. Ritual and ceremony can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. Why did you want me to read that out? Queen of Swords is normally somebody who strikes straight to the point and is very direct and says it like it is. Blood, a victory brought in blood. Work will need to be made. So it sounds like there's some figure, could well be a female figure, comes in to sort all of this out and to bring peace. There's going to be a new leader of Israel who is female. Okay. And that might be that younger person that we... Oh no, that was the other one. Yeah, Page of Swords with harsh words. But not until after the blood has run fast. There's some plague. It's all coming in a biblical sense from the Middle East because of what's going on there. It's like these pockets around the world of all these things going on. I keep saying the White Cliffs of Dover and something happening to the White Cliffs of Dover. So there's something going to go on there at some point, which is kind of scary for me being in the UK. But it's around the world. So nobody's escaping this. Okay, we're all in it. But it starts Middle East and it will go out. It's this it's like permeating through the world, this web that we're caught up in. Okay, but that's what's going to happen. But there is somebody coming in to try and prevent it, trying to stop it, or taking over afterwards to calm the waters again and make them run with pure water, but not after a heavy, exceptional loss of life. So, let's see. Can't say any more about that. I'll finish with that. And a wish will be brought in. Healing preserves health and cures diseases. So if this person gets into power, then aid will be brought into people who need it. It's just like this person's just going to come in and sort it all out and bring peace. But they've got to get in first, and that's going to be a battle and a half. All right, because this person right now is not wanting to get involved. So they're trying to help this person move forward with their political career. They're very young. Two of Wands. They're planning for other things at the moment, and they're trying to bring them forward. This could be way, way in the future. 2026. Yeah, they become the leader and they follow the star. So there could be a starseed as well, but it's a female, okay, who's coming in. Okay, so, but there's going to be, the battles moved into Israel. That's what I'm getting. So, Queen of Pentacles. There's something about money here. Money. A lot about money. I'm not sure what that card's about, but right, we'll go to the asteroid. Try and make this a little bit quicker. It's going to cause upheaval. It's going to cause weather deviations as well as it comes in. Something about affecting the weather. It is also going to cause, it's going to cause a storm as it comes in. Is this the weather, or is this like, it is going to affect the weather as it comes in. It's going to be news around the world, this asteroid, whatever. But it's going to cause storms in certain areas of the world. But it's also going to upset the apple cart because it's going to find proof of alien life. And 2 stages up from amoeba, they're telling me. And this has been planted. So we start to learn that it's to stop us being so self-interested and selfish, and to learn that we are part of something much bigger than just being on this earth in the 3D. So that is coming in. July, we said, didn't we? That is coming in. It's also going to cause a few distractions. Some people are going to try and keep it quiet, while others are going to pull it to the front, and it's going to force other governments. The US government's going to keep it secret, or the Western governments are going to try and keep it secret, but other ones, is it Chile that always has the stuff? They will bring it to the front, and that's what we'll have to count on, because it needs to come out. And if they don't, the powers that be from the alien, there's a fleet that protects this earth, the guardians of the planet, or the angelics. They're an alien race. That's how I see them. That's what I'm shown. So they will make it come out. They will find a whistleblower and they will make it come out. Okay? Yeah. Communicate. This is direct communication, first contact. Okay. So that's that one done. You're making me take off. Right, TikTok. What's going on with that? Why demise? Front for Chinese intelligence. I go, correct, it is. Fair enough. Okay. A memory of infiltration from the past. So this is particularly for the US government, infiltration from the past, from outside sources. This is also referring to the McCarthy witch hunt trials as well. That kind of thing for communism. It's all connected to that. It's all connected to that spirit that still lives with that paranoia, which we all have at the minute, and quite rightly so, with Chinese intelligence. But they're going to try and take it more as a communist level. It's not about that. It's about the self-gain of one country. It's to be a dominant power, both in trade, in everything. It's not, I don't get the impression they want to make everyone communist. They just want to be the dominant power. And that threatens a lot of trade everywhere. TikTok secret coded messages. Oh my goodness. Secret code. Oh, they want the one off the top. Secret coded messages. Reflect and influence a community, which is a country, and causes displacement, unruliness, and threatens powers that be with their ideas and thoughts. A harshness, disruption of a way of life. That it's almost like it's trying to do that to show how big it is around the world, and to get influence, monetary, to be a power in technology, in trade, to pull the world's strings. And I don't think it wants to make everybody communist, but this is what, that memory of that is still in the US and around the world, and that fear. And it's threatening capitalism and a way of life. But it's a different thing. But it is infiltrating. Look at these roots. And it's going through social media. Because as we know now, the key to everything is social media. It's going to cause upheaval. It's going to cause upheaval for businesses not to have TikTok, and that's just my opinion. But it is going to go from the US and eventually be banned everywhere. And they will just find new ways to come in. So I don't know. This is just the political stage. This is what, you know, one more. What goes on. Again, communication. It's all to do with communication. Infiltrating governments, a front for, you know, I think I read about it somewhere where they'd managed to find somebody's, a journalist's house, and it's like picking off people, controlling their people on other, you know, sides of the world. It could be those things. I mean, that's just my opinion there. An influence. But not so much communism. It's all about control of major resources of the world, of being the the main, the only power. But then you've got Putin, so they both have to play a game. So they're both doing the dirty on each other. Correct. This is sacrifice that has to be made for unity. This idea, this ego, this political ego has to be sacrificed for the sake of unity in the world. Okay, so we've done all that. Right, so we'll move on to the quick chat, okay? Basically, I have been seeing all sorts, a lot of alien beings coming in. Just too much at times. They've asked me not to talk about a lot of it, but a lot of alien beings. I've seen Sir Winston Churchill again, angelics. Honestly, these people have been standing in my room. They're huge. They come in, you know, have the men in black who are around me to show their protection. These angelics, you know, long blonde hair, the works. They still want me to write about them. I have tried to put my writing off, I don't know how many times, and they push. They want me to be doing young adult writing. So, you know, I thought I was going to be telling you a whole load of things, and they're telling me, no, I can't. But a lot of things have been happening to me. A lot of communication, a lot of push forward on certain things that I didn't expect to be put onto. I've seen a lot of alien beings. I keep saying this, I'm trying to see if it's there now. I felt pressure on my head, and they'll show me images on my head, and it's to show me about this spider. There's a lot of feminine, divine feminine energy coming in. We know that. A lot of communication from Gaia, direct communication from Gaia, the spirit of the world, if you like, the goddess Gaia, however you see the earth, and a lot to do with that, and reacting back. But they keep showing me, this is going to sound really weird, but hey, I'm weird. So it's like one of the men in black, and I can feel the pressure on my head now. So if you see anything, I'm going hot and cold, anything on the top of my head. I've seen a bull up there, I've seen totem animals, a man on a horse, everything. They're like projections. Think of them as that, yeah? And he's a man in black, but he sort of goes on all fours, and then he has these little prongs, and he moves about on them. What the hell that's supposed to be? I've seen the world held by a big spider as well. Now, I had a friend who used to have dreams of that. And I hate spiders, as you know, I'm terrified of them, but they are supposed to be a symbol of divine feminine energy as well, but the ones they show me are just horrendous, yeah? And I've seen a web, and then like traveling down through a wormhole, if you like, through the web. Lots of webs. Ugh. And divine feminine energy creating a web to protect. I've been asked to, I can tell you about this bit, send energy up around the earth, doing various things, symbols, the works. Honestly, it's terrifying. But this thing, it's there. It's like the only way I can describe the way he does it, and then it changes into something, sometimes a full-on spider, and then other times it goes like the Demogorgon in Stranger Things. So very odd, very strange, but I'm being asked to leave it there. So I hope that has been of interest to you. And yeah, please either become a member of this channel. I'll be doing an exclusive video on this. I'm thinking about what to do on these memberships. Now I've got the other one working as well. We're going to shake them up, make them a lot better than they are. There'll be exclusive videos. There may be extensions to some of these videos as well that you can look at. I want to get in like I am with the tarot channel as to doing a live every month. I've got to get that going. I'm still setting up all my businesses, and I've been ill and I've had to do so much. So I'm getting there. I will get to everything. And yeah, so thank you for supporting me, holding firm. And we'll see what happens in the next week, or whether there'll be another video tomorrow. I don't know now. because I was supposed to do this in 2, but it didn't turn out like that. So anyway, I hope it may be too much to do another one, but we'll see. But there'll be an exclusive going on in the next few days on the channels. And yeah, please check out that weird video on my tarot channel. And as I say, support the tarot channel by subscribing on there as well. I'm doing them, there's only about 3 days of the week that I don't do a reading on there. We get full-on names of the works. So, and we get some world messages on there as well. They bleed through. So, yeah. And, yeah, coaching. If you join the membership on the, I'd probably put it on, that's what I can do in the memberships as well. I'll change them around. You'll be able to get 20% off readings and coaching, 1 a month. One of your choice, 1 a month, and you'll be able to do that. I am getting a shop on the other channel as well. So yeah, it's all go. Check them out. Okay, and yeah. Oh, I am going to do another video on my writing channel as well. I know some of you have subscribed to that. That is being set up. I'm getting that going again. So I will be promoting my work, which is channeled messages. So check that out as well. And it's going to, the name's going to change. At the minute, it's Asta's World. It's going to be Annabelle's World because I'm changing my right name again. I've been asked to change it again. So anyway, take care of yourselves, and wherever you are, have a good day, night, morning, whatever you're doing, and take care of yourselves. Take care. Bye.